Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. What a day this is. Just extension after extension after extension, news after news after news, and I've got it all here to cover for all of you. But before we get into what has gone down at Chelsea Football Club today, because there's not just one thing, as I've said, there's loads of things, and there's one surprising factor here, which we're going to come to. But before I do so, I want to let all of you know, if you are based in and around London, then I've got something that might interest you tomorrow. Let's have a look at what is going to be going on tomorrow. This right here. Imperial Wharf. Now, some of you may be familiar with Imperial Wharf, some of you may not. But this is the team that my good mate, Louis Beneventi, started and is currently running, both as chairman and as manager of the team. And tomorrow, they have the chance to wrap up a league title in their first season of non-league football, where they find themselves 1 point away from clinching the title. If you want to come and support, the address is right here, Wimbledon Common Extensions, SW15, Southwest London. You can come and support. I will be there. A few of others will be there. It's going to be mental. Hopefully we get to see the team pick up a title, pick up a trophy. They're 1 point away. With everyone's support, we can turn it into an event. And obviously with Imperial Wharf, their own YouTube channel are going to be documenting the whole thing. So make sure you do subscribe to their YouTube channel, Imperial Wharf FC, of course. And I'll leave a link in the description actually. And I'll leave it up here. So make sure you click here and you can sub to them. But tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day. If you are coming down, I'll see you there. Anyway, let's get into the nitty gritty of what's happened at Chelsea Football Club. And my goodness, extension. Yeah, you want an extension? Here's an extension. You want an extension? Here's an extension. We're starting off with our good old gaffer, Mr. Thomas Tuchel. And this is what has happened. So, Thomas Tuchel has been given a contract extension till June 2024. And there is Thomas Tuchel with Marina Granovskaya and the Champions League trophy, celebrating, of course, that we are indeed champions of Europe. That is extension number 1. Extension number 2 is Thiago Silva. His contract has been extended by 1 more season. So we'll see him remain at Chelsea until at least the end of next season. So that's going to be very, very good to see. I'm very happy that he is sticking around and such a big presence for Chelsea at the moment in defence. Very, very happy that he's here. And shout out to his missus, Bella Silva, of course, who is such an enthusiastic and charismatic voice when it comes to the Chelsea fan base right now. She's doing big things. So shout out to Thiago Silva and family. The other one is this. This is the shock. Olivier Giroud has had his contract extended. Now, we all thought that he was heading off to AC Milan. There wasn't any other rumour popping about. We thought this was done. We thought that's it. Giroud has won the Champions League. He's off. See you later. AC Milan, good luck to you, Olivier. We wish you the best. He's only gone and signed a contract extension. And let me tell you something. No one saw this coming. No one, not one journalist, saw this coming. And the truth of the matter is this, as it says on the Chelsea website, in terms of the detail around Giroud's contract extension, this was done in April. This was done in April. It's June. This was done a month and a half ago. No one knew. No one knew. Which tells me something. And it tells me something very good. That Chelsea are still able to do things behind closed doors without anyone finding out. Anyone. Which means, what's going on behind the scenes at Chelsea? Everything that we're hearing, what is actually going on in relation to signings, in relation to getting a striker in relation getting to a DM, a possible defender? What is going on at Chelsea? Are we doing things silently again? Are we in for the silent kill? Are we there with the silencer? You know, like the James Bond films, like GoldenEye with the silencer on top, on the gun, doesn't make any noise. Is that what we're doing now? You know, I hope it is, because flipping hell, if we're bringing out shocks like this, and this is a shock, can you imagine if we make a signing out of nowhere? I mean, that would be incredible. Anyway, Giroud stays, but here's the kicker. Yes, there's a catch. There's a catch. It doesn't mean because he signed an extension, that's it. He's just staying and that's the end of it. No. Let's get to what is actually going down and why this contract extension was signed in the first place. There is a little clause. This is it. So, Chelsea have exercised an option to extend Olivier's contract, but with the promise that in the event of an offer from a foreign club, it would be open to let him go. And that came from Olivier Giroud's agent himself. So what this means is that Giroud has decided to extend, but on the basis that if a club does come in for him and wants to buy, because he's not for free now, you have to buy Giroud. He's just signed a contract. There's a price. But if a club comes in from abroad and wants to buy Giroud and they place a bid, that Chelsea will be happy to let him go. That is the condition. Because for Giroud, it means that one way or another, he's going to be playing his football. And I think if it means that a club comes in, he will definitely at least be going away and playing his football. So there's the little option. I think it was a case of Giroud being able to go abroad and play his football and start a new challenge. But at the same time, coming to a compromise with Chelsea, that Chelsea can look and go, look, we'd love for you to stay. But if you want to go, can we be able to do a deal with a club and sell you instead of letting you go for free? I think everyone's a winner. Chelsea get money, he gets his football, someone else gets Giroud. Or Giroud stays and he's happy, Chelsea don't have to sell him, and we've got a striker. I mean, everyone's a winner. So honestly, in relation to this, I'm very, very happy that it has ended. Well, not ended, but it has come to this conclusion and it goes on, you know? He is like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not leaving. You know, I'm not leaving. Anyway, let's get into more news. You thought it was finished. It's not finished. There's more news. It's more news. You know, we're filled with news today. Flipping now. The amount of news that we have, I'm probably able to fill this bottle back up to where it was earlier on. Full. Anyway, let's go into the next piece. So, Willy Caballero is leaving Chelsea. So this is the opposite now. We're talking about the ones that are leaving the club. Willy Caballero is about to leave Chelsea Football Club. And honestly, shout out to Willy Caballero. He's been nothing short of an absolute top professional. He hasn't complained. He hasn't played much, but every time he has, he's given it his all. He's been a top squad member. His character and his personality in training apparently has been fantastic. His experience has shown. His shot stopping, and when we've called upon him, he's delivered. Honestly, I remember when we had Kepa and we were worried and we had to play Caballero, and he came on and he done a job. So fair play to Caballero. And he leaves Chelsea as European champion, having beaten his old club. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. So honestly, Willy Caballero, all the best to you in the future. I know it's not long until you retire. So good luck for everything that is coming your way. And good luck in your next chapter. Willy Caballero, all the best to you, mate. Now, the next piece of news. Again, you thought it was finished. It's not finished. Let's get into it. This is from Fabrizio Romano. Check this out. And I think this is where it might sting a little bit for some of you. This is the latest. We've got confirmed. AC Milan have just communicated to Chelsea that they are triggering the 28.5 million euro clause in order to sign Fikayo Tomori on a permanent deal. The agreement will be completed and announced next week, contract until June 2026. And this is the follow-up, obviously, from the news earlier a few days ago. Chelsea will receive 28 million euros from AC Milan for Fikayo Tomori. The agreement will be completed soon as expected. Tomori will leave Chelsea to stay at AC Milan, signing a 5-year deal. Emerson, Bakayoko and Zappacosta will also leave the club this summer. Obviously, Bakayoko might be going off on a loan. Emerson, I think, is going to be sold. Zappacosta will definitely be sold. So there's going to be money coming in, but Fikayo Tomori is actually leaving Chelsea Football Club. And this one is a little bit of a stinger because I genuinely thought it would be nice if he came back. You know, we're European champions. Mason Mount, Reece James, Hudson-Odoi, Tammy Abraham, all these lot. Tammy, will see what happens with him. But all the others, Billy Gilmore. You know, we've got academy graduates that are European champions. I would think Tomori looks at that and goes, I'm going back. You know, surely you're with your best mates, you grew up together, you're at a club that's winning trophies again. I mean, you're home. Maybe Italy, maybe the sunshine, maybe the pizzas, maybe the everything at AC Milan is just too much to leave behind. Maybe. But honestly, I wish Tomori all the best. It's a shame. But maybe in the future, we'll see what happens. We might have to buy him back for 90 million. We'll see what happens in the next few years. Because that tends to happen now at Chelsea Football Club. We look at players that we let go and we think, shall we now buy them a few years later? Shall we buy them now? It's going to cost about 100 million. We could have had him and we let him go, but let's pay 100. Let's go for it. Let's bring him back. You know, that is the Chelsea thing. So we'll see in the future if Tomori is going to be of interest for Chelsea to go back in for. But good luck to Fikayo Tomori. I wish him all the best in Milan and I hope he continues to smash it. We will be watching. Now, let's turn attention away very quickly before the end of the video because I mentioned a couple of days ago Antonio Conte, Tottenham. You know, we're all like, oh my goodness, Conte might be going to Spurs. Looks like it's done. But my worry was, hey, Lukaku. Is he going to take Lukaku from Chelsea's sights? And then yesterday, I did tell you guys that deal looks like it's off. Lukaku's staying at Inter. He's not going anywhere. So we're not getting him. Conte's not getting him. No one's getting him. Well, now, it looks like there's been a spanner put into the works in relation to Antonio Conte. Let's have a little... So we have a little giggle. Because, you know, Tottenham Hotspur, no disrespect, but many people associate them with bottling things and not getting the job done. Well, this has happened. Conte is edging towards saying no to Tottenham due to doubts about the competitiveness of the squad. If we keep going on Di Marzio, it says Antonio Conte is having doubts over the Spurs job and looks unlikely to accept the offer. What's going on? What is going on? Honestly, you can't bottle this. Like, come on. You can't. You just can't. I still expect Conte to join Spurs. Surely it doesn't fall through. Surely not. Anyway, I thought I'd end with just that little bit of banter because we've had such good news today in relation to contract extension, you know, and then you look at that and you just giggle. You're just like, come on, you surely can get this over the line, Spurs, come on. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the next few days in relation to that story, but that's it for today. That's the latest. We've got Tuchel signing an extension confirmed, Silva signing an extension confirmed, Giroud signing an extension confirmed. That's the one like no one saw coming. Caballero leaving Chelsea Football Club, Tomori leaving Chelsea Football Club, and Antonio Conte looking like he's going to tell Tottenham Hotspur no thanks, but cheers, see you later. We'll see what happens in the next few days. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Let me know all of your comments in the comment section below. And once again, if you are popping over to see Imperial Wharf tomorrow, Wimbledon Common, 2 p.m. kickoff, be there and let's see Imperial Wharf. Well, I was there when it started and it'll be great if we manage to see them win a league title tomorrow. I'm going to be there with the shirt. I'm going to have it all ready. We're going to support. Come on, lads. Get the job done. I'll see all of you then. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.